What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
What
What's
up? What
up?
up?
How is everyone doing? Hold on, I don't think I have my.
Ooh, who's that in the background, honey?
That is me, girl. Hold on. That is my computer. Okay, boom. Hopefully, okay, I didn't fix my. Okay, can y'all hear me now?
We can.
Yes.
Okay, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
What's
What's
the
up? Happy
tea?
Sunday.
Hey, Cece. Hey,
Hey
Nia. Hey,
everybody.
Miss West. Hey, Miss Paris. How y'all doing?
We all we survived
What's the
another
tea?
holiday. So straight out the
Girl. Ooh,
Normally, you can go
Lord.
first because you got the most kids. Talk about what you did for your holiday,
Y'all can
girl.
go first. I went first last time.
Girl, Bob, we can't
Y'all
remember
know what?
go
I'll
first.
go first. Forget
Okay,
it.
go, Mimi.
I ain't do too much. My son wanted money, as always. You know, he's a teenager, so I got him money.
Mm-hmm.
And his dad got him a new phone and clothes and AirPods and
Girl, he
money.
has a better phone than me and you and
Period.
mommy.
I said, really? You want to just come through like that, baby daddy?
What phone did he
Okay.
give me?
He has the what? I think it's a
13.
13 pool.
Yeah, he
All
got the
right, now
13.
Buddha, don't break it.
Girl, he's not gonna
No,
open it until we go get a case and a screen protector because you already know your nephew will break it.
no. Mimi is over here talking about something. Don't open it. You already got a phone. Don't open your AirPods. You already got bootleg AirPods. I'm like, girl, if you leave that man alone.
Because I know how he is.
She is already trying to make sure. Paris said she from the beyond. She didn't survive Christmas. Girl, it was too much. It was too much. So you had a relaxing day, Mimi. What you do normally?
Nothing. I got the kids, all of them. We woke up hella early because kids don't sleep on Christmas morning. So
Hmm.
they woke up. Sky came in to me. She was like, "Mommy, I think I gotta go to potty." Now, mind you guys, anytime she has to use the restroom, she just go ahead and go on her own. But on Christmas, she's like, "Yeah, I
She
think
wanted
I
to
need."
see the presents.
So we woke up at the crack of dawn. We was opening presents. I turned on Christmas music, and I almost turned on the Ashanti Christmas album, Audrey.
Girl, we on the same type of time. I did too.
But I didn't. I just turned on some YouTube Christmas music. But I wanted to turn on Ashanti because that's what our daddy did
Why?
every year. Because our dad did that every
See,
year
you
for
should have
Christmas.
played it for tradition, girl. Because I
Mm-mm.
sure had Whitney going to a
Because we
Tony
hated it.
Braxton.
We could
Oh,
not
you
stand it.
hated
He
it,
played it out. He
He's
played it
like,
out. So
it's
and
Christmas.
she can't even sing. He should
She
have
can't
came to
even
Whitney.
sing.
Then my daughter, Robbie, my oldest, it was just a competition for her. Like she expected all the Christmas presents to be for her. She was not having it. She was like the Christmas Scrooge. No gift was too good. Like she was just like, what's next? What's next? Like I guess
Right.
kids are just getting to that age where it's like the thrill. It only lasts for a second, and they want something different and different. But other than that, it was really good. We just stayed in the house. We played with our toys. We ate a good brunch, and that was it.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Robbie, when you have spoiled kids, it's getting harder and harder to impress them. For me and Devin, y'all, we was up all Christmas Eve because we started early. I had to do the kids' hair. Then, we wanted to wear the matching pajamas. They wanted to do the gingerbread houses, all that stuff. And then when it was time to watch the movie for them to go to bed, y'all know I wanted to watch Preacher's Wife because Whitney Houston is my
I
mother.
watched that.
And when I say that movie, her voice, her acting, you got Uncle Denzel in it. I just love that movie. Like they don't make
Me
movies like that no more.
too.
And when I said I wanted to watch that, the kids is looking at me like, "Do we got Santa in it?" I'm like, "Oh." So we
You
watched The
should have
Grinch.
just played the soundtrack, girl.
Girl, I should
No,
have. I'm like, I don't
I
even
do. I
know.
was so serious about watching the movie. I ordered it on Amazon.
Really?
See, y'all
I
got the
ordered it.
whole feel of it. I didn't get the feel of it. You know, my son's 15. Y'all still got little babies. So I
Right.
wanted the whole feel of, oh, let's watch movies, let's decorate, let's make Santa houses, and let's do it. My son 15, he like, Mama, I'm about to go play my game. I'm like, damn, you don't want to watch
Right.
the Santa Claus movie with me? The Santa Claus is coming on 1, 2, and 3, you know? And then I
Mm-mm.
really felt some type of way because there wasn't no snow, y'all.
It
Right. It was
wasn't.
hot out here. Like, why in the hell was it
Like,
so hot?
It just,
But we did the
yeah.
gingerbread house too, and they quit midway. So I'm just like,
Girl, I
then
was on the
Skylar
phone
put
with the
all the
girl.
icing on one section of the roof. Like I'm like, Skylar, you gonna spread it around? She's like, no. She's
Skylar
just,
is her own person. She like, please don't tell me what to do, sweetheart. I got this.
Right.
and y'all swear y'all be looking at those boxes. Like, is it just me? But when you get their gingerbread box, you honestly believe you can get us to look like that. Like you come in there so
No,
optimistic.
they do. Normandy, they do. My friend, she does this annual. I'm about to show y'all. She does this annual gingerbread competition. And when I tell you, their gingerbreads are always to die for. I'm about to show y'all
Are
right
they
now. I'm
using
about
the
to
same
share my
boxes as we using?
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're really that. I don't know, baby. I really don't
Cause
know.
girl, the
But
boxes that we get at the store, that icing be too difficult to work with. I'm like, there's no
no, I'm about
way.
to show
Y'all
y'all.
use something else. There's no way.
No,
This
I'm
is
about to show
not the
y'all
same
this.
box.
I don't
Watch.
know. Next year I'm coming through with my fiance and I'm matching
Look.
pajamas.
So this was
So,
number one. Do y'all see my screen? Can y'all
Mm-hmm.
see it? Okay, so that's number one.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, hold on. That's number two. Look at this one, y'all. This one they had a whole video about it, but it's so many details, like the way that they did like the little brick
yes.
front. Look at the snow. Like they do this every year. This one person put cars and lights on their house. This
Oh,
one,
yeah. Oh, I'm coming through next year.
look at this. Look, there go the videos.
No,
Oh,
Look.
I'm not selling
yeah.
my shit. Mm-mm. They using something different because all that don't come in the box.
Right, they make it themselves. They really come through. Like, I don't know how they did it. Look, that third one kills me every time because
Mm-hmm.
it's so nice. That
Yeah,
Okay,
one was
so is
and I
that the
yeah.
new gingerbread houses? You don't eat them afterwards, or?
ugh,
No, I
heck
never
no.
did. You
We
never
Yeah,
was
I
eat
know.
little,
them,
we
Nene.
did.
No, we didn't. We ate a
I
lot of
we
stuff when we
Maybe
had
did.
when we was
ambition
kids
then.
and didn't have morals, but no, baby, I didn't I'm not eating that.
Did y'all
I
ever? Do
ate
y'all
one of
be
the
watching the Food Network Christmas competitions, whether it's like cookies or gingerbread
Yes.
houses? I don't know why I think that's so nostalgic, like watching those, but I watch it
Oh,
every
yeah.
year.
No, I watch it all year round because they do
Me
different
too.
categories. Like
Yeah,
they do
they do
the
good stuff.
October, they do the Valentine's, they do it all year round now. It's not just Christmas. And I mean, yeah, it is nostalgic. Like I'm not talented enough. I don't have the patience. Let me put it like that. I'm crafty, but not in that way.
Yeah, see, I get all optimistic and I be all confident, and then I get that hard ass ice, and I said, you know what? I set myself up because it never
Everybody
comes
in the
out.
comments talking about eating something kids touch. Never.
Yeah, Brittany, she like, we ain't doing that, baby. And I don't blame you.
No, I'm saying letting the kids eat their own gingerbread house after they make it.
I never did. I don't remember
Oh,
eating them.
My kids didn't even ask. They didn't even want to eat the icing. They just knew it was nasty.
Oh, Skylar's whole
oh.
mouth was blue by the
Girl,
Ooh.
I
time.
was like Sky. Girl, I was tearing shit up.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
You better stop playing with me, girl. I'm eating some of that candy that's going on there. Half of the candy was not coming to making it to my gingerbread. Like, mm-mm.
But comment down below what was some great
Well,
memories that you
wait.
guys had on Christmas yesterday. What are some things that you guys did?
Yeah, what did y'all do yesterday? I'm surprised I'm even alive, y'all, because I was up at the early morning and didn't stop until 4 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I saw you look knocked out on the floor.
Yeah, on the beanbag. It was a beanbag. But yeah, I was out. I slept through the whole karaoke. We did karaoke. And then when it was my turn, they woke me up and I got up and I sang with Devin and then I was up from there. But it was already too late. I had missed all the performances.
Did
Mind
y'all
you,
get
I'm right by
anything
the
for
speaker.
Christmas?
Yeah, I got gifts. You mean like when I was over there at my in-laws?
Like just
Or just
period.
from
I
your
didn't get
yeah.
anything. But I
I
guess
got
that's
money.
just
No, I
okay.
got Devin got me some perfume. He got oh yeah, it don't smell that good, so we're gonna take it back.
What did he get you?
He has to stop. It's this Chanel Chance, but it do not smell good. Like this blue bottle is nasty. It stank. And I told him this days ago. I'm like, just don't buy me perfume because he never does good. I know he be really trying, but baby, I am 28. I am not 88. You have to stop. You really have to stop.
Leave him
He
alone.
got me.
You can
He got
always
me.
keep it as a collector's item.
girl, break no, and then
Collecting
I told
dust.
Or
him
and then after a couple years, you just regift it.
I don't but no, I think he has this thing with this Chanel because I think it's a label because he already had bought me a Chanel perfume before and it stank. So I'm like, I don't think I like this. Like, stop. It just stank. Like, ugh. So, and I got a bracelet and I got some earrings. So, a
You
tennis
had a good
bracelet and some
Christmas.
earrings.
Look, I just got money. Nobody
Period.
put
I'd
no
rather
thought
just
into that. No, it's about the thought. You supposed to go pick out a goddamn gift.
no, I see. I'm not too picky. I will pick out my own gifts. Money is fine with me.
And see, I'm different. When I'm like you, when giving gifts, I will give money. But when somebody gives me something, I want it to be you picked it out. I want the thought process in it. I know that's so crazy, but that's just how I am.
No, mm-mm.
So what's the tea for the night?
Okay, so tonight, y'all, we're gonna be talking about a little mixture of things, but starting right out, y'all, we are gonna be talking about Nene. As y'all know, Nene is living her best life, and we don't really know if it's her best life or if it's she just trying to live life. So, as
Hmm.
y'all know, her husband did pass away a few months ago. It's been about 3 months, I believe. Some around October, I believe he passed. Greg. They have been together for almost 30 years, and she has said that once he passed, that he told her to move on. Hence the title of this live. And I mean, baby, when I say she's moved on, she has moved on. So as y'all see on the screen, this is her salt and pepper bay that we already knew about. We don't really know what he does, but here we go on Christmas Eve, all hell breaks loose because she is up with a new boo, a young daddy. We gonna call him Young Daddy because we got Salt and Pepper Bay, and then we got Young Daddy. And Young Daddy and her is up in the club, up in the bed. I'm not gonna post a picture of them up in the bed, but this is them in the club. So she's basically like, living her best life. Once this post was outed, this is her on Christmas Eve with Salt and Pepper Bay, y'all. She's out. She's like Merry Christmas
Mm,
Eve.
mm, mm, mm,
So, what are y'all thoughts? Is it too soon? Like, how soon are you supposed to move on?
mm, mm.
Hold on. He's married. Salt and Pepper Bay is married.
Mm,
See,
mm, mm, mm. Honey.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
be
let
honest
y'all
with
give
y'all.
y'all opinion first, and then I'm gonna give mine, baby.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If y'all don't remember, back on Real Housewives, like before Nene got her nose job the second time, so the first nose job and the first breast job, and her and Greg calls themselves breaking up. Y'all remember that years ago? And she
Mm-hmm.
immediately had a new love interest. It was kind of like, okay, I'm starting to see a pattern with Nene. Like Nene just is one of those people that she can be around whoever. She likes to just be around men. I don't necessarily think that she's in love with these men or that she's pursuing anything. So I am gonna just say I don't think that there's anything wrong with what she's doing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't.
Oh, you
I will be
dirty
alarmed.
dog! You
I
are
will be.
sitting on this motherfucking internet showing
But
to
let
the
me
same
clarify.
bitch that wants to live in her husband's skin
That's right. But let
is
me
going to
clarify
come back
why.
from the grave.
But see, look, let me be clear in my words. I won't tell Devin to move on after I die. No, them words ain't coming out my mouth. But if you tell me I can,
Shit, I don't give a
then
fuck if
I
I did
will.
tell you. Listen, this is my opinion. Okay, I'm about this. How I'm gonna break it down. So this how I feel like he can forever be broke. Okay, for one, the man ain't even got no motherfucking headstone. Okay, bitch, you out here doing your thing. I'm gonna give her a pass for being a human and say, okay, she need to get her rocks off. Okay, you cool. You want to get you grown. You need to get your rocks off, Nene. Okay, we should not know about it. We should not be speaking on it. She could have got her rocks off with whoever, but she should have done it privately because she's still mourning. She has
Very
not
true.
healed from her last relationship. And I don't care who it is. You cannot just jump out of a relationship, especially one of hers, and he's passed away. and you're crying, you still go home to look at that man. You still wear your wedding ring. How are you in the bed with
Right.
another man, sleeping with another man,
But I
and your
don't see, that's
husband
the
doesn't
thing.
have a
She's just dating. It'll be different if she's out
no?
here like no. It'll be different if she was out here saying she's in love with these people or any of that.
I
I
don't
just
care
feel like
dating or
she is
not.
just
It's
trying
not
to
what
cope.
you
It's
do. It's
not
you, and you're coping the wrong
right. It's
way.
not a healthy cope, but it's a
Yeah,
cope nonetheless. Like,
yeah.
granted, I just feel like you said, if it wasn't in the public eye, we would not know.
We
And we
wouldn't
wouldn't
know.
know. We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So she can still do it. I don't think that she
Yeah, so I
should
said I
be
don't, I don't, I don't think she's wrong for getting her rocks off because she's human. You know what I
right.
mean? But it's not what you do; it's how you do it. You know what I mean? She shouldn't be doing it publicly because if, like I said, the shoe was on the other foot, we'd be talking about Greg. We have something to say about Greg. You know what I
Very
mean? So it's
true.
like it's not, you know what I mean? Treat people how you want to be treated. And people don't understand that. Like I said, you still mourning your husband. You was in a long 30-year marriage. Come on now, baby. That deserves a lot more respect, just not only for him, but for yourself as well. And
But
then this
my
is
thing
not
is,
just the first. That's how you know she's not mourning, right? Because this is the second man. So then it's going to be three man. Then it's going to be four man. No, Nene, sit your monkey ass down. Put that pussy on ice and mourn and cry and get over it and take some time to yourself before you continue to keep jumping in bed with these men because you're mourning the wrong way. And that's
she's
just what it's
definitely
going to
mourning
be
the
a
wrong way.
pattern. We'll see another picture with her and another man with another bed because it's the first she had a little young dick dicking her down. Now she got old man. So it's like, okay, what after this? And so that's how you know it's not being done properly, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because it's like 30 years, Nene. Come on now, baby. Sit your ass down and get yourself together and figure out what your life is going to be like now without your husband. You can't even fuck these niggas without your wedding ring. You can't even fuck them and come home without crying. Oh, hell no.
She is still wearing her wedding ring. So let me
Mm-mm.
ask y'all this before we get on Normandy. Do y'all think that do y'all low key think that this was what she always wanted though? Because sometimes in marriages, especially marriages that long, one of the other really does want out sometimes and they want to explore new things. So do y'all think that this was just her, she's moved on so fast because low key she's been curious? Because that's how I feel. I just low key feel that way. I do think that she loved Greg, and I think that they were in a relationship where they just basically was complacent. They had like an agreement, they had an understanding. But was it sparks and butterflies? No, because I just feel like if it was, she wouldn't have moved on that fast.
I
No,
think
I
she
don't.
low key was just wanting that chapter of her life to be closed because if y'all remember, she was in a club doing events talking about some please pray for me.
Exactly. My husband going through some things.
But
And
she
now you
did
in
the
the
way
bed
she
with
did announce
this
it was
25-year-old
weird.
boy. And see who fucked up was the little young boy, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
He did.
He could have had a motherfucking feature with Tamar if he would have shut his motherfucking mouth.
Girl, yeah, he
Bitch,
did
because
come
ain't no way in hell I would have got on the
through.
internet telling something. I would have had my mother, because he's a wannabe rapper anyway, or whatever the hell he got going on. The highest bitch he's ever fucked was Nene. So he could have had all the bread and the butter on that. He should have shut the fuck up.
And mind
Now
you,
she
he's
ain't gonna
a
fuck with him.
handsome man. I'm just not seeing that he likes
I'm
her.
sure
You
he
know what I'm
was.
saying?
Girl,
I'm
I'm
not
sure he
getting it.
was giving her all types of D in every hole she ever had. And then he was hanging on that nigga in the club. That's how you know he was digging her down.
No, she was in that bed with that wife beater on. The
Why
picture I
now,
sent
bitch? The
you,
wife beat again. That's how you know he was
that one
25.
took me out. I'm like, Nene, are
Nene said,
you
fuck that nigga. Give
serious?
me your 20. Give me that wife beat.
She's in the bed with a wife beater. Then the next day, she's in the car
Nigga.
with Salt and Pepper Bay. And no
But she's
wonder he
not
don't
dumb either.
mind.
Don't get it twisted. Nene's not gonna lose nothing from doing none of this. But her self-respect and her own shit. But she ain't gonna lose no money. She ain't gonna lose no promo. She's still gonna get her paper from behind this. Like I said, it's only gonna fuck her own internal self up from doing all of this type of stuff because she
Mm-hmm.
doesn't want to heal. Who fucked up was little daddy.
He
Shit,
did.
I would have been still getting my PlayStation 5 and trying to get my motherfucking shit with Tamar. You gonna be on this feature, bitch. I'm sitting here talking to motherfucking Nene and Tamar, your best friend. Oh yeah, bitch, I'm finna get in good. He should have never said nothing about her over the internet.
So,
Yeah, he
Normie, what
fumbled.
do
He
you think?
fumbled the bag. I think I agree with Mimi that he definitely fumbled the bag on that. He should have just stayed quiet because he should have just played his position because he should have known it wasn't gonna go anywhere. So just secure your bag and stay quiet and just enjoy the ride for what it is. So I
So
definitely agree
would
with
you
Mina.
move on that fast? Because you've been married before. So if your husband had an untimely death, would you have moved on as fast as Nene, even if
No,
he told you to move on?
move on fast. I just think that's just all, that's a matter of perception of what fast is. So
That's how I feel.
yeah, it's just, but I do believe that she should have did it privately, because have some type of humility for your husband, because no matter how you may think, or I should say your widow, or your deceased husband, but I just think that you should have some type of dignity and moral status for him, because don't
What
make
about
it seem.
yourself as well, though? What about
Yeah, but yeah,
yourself?
definitely. I definitely have some self respect for thyself, but I think it's more so like what Yellow say, that the body ain't even cold yet. I agree with that.
Yeah,
Like,
like I said, the man ain't got no headstone. To take a while for that grass to get green on top of that. So
yeah. So I
come
think
on now, they ain't even the ground ain't even hard enough to put the damn thing on there.
so.
Don't
I
no,
just
you
think
ain't what you do. It's how
I
you do it.
think, but I also think, you guys, I also think she's been doing this while Greg was alive, but it was on the low because he was still alive. I think she should have kept that same energy of keeping it on the low
There you
after
go.
he died, because I don't think it's so soon. We just now seeing it.
That's
I
how
just
I
think
feel.
Hmm.
That's why I'm not shocked. That's what I said when they broke up in the on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she was already messing with that white man. I don't know if y'all remember, and he bought her the watch and stuff.
but I just
She
believe
been
I just
wanting to be like this.
Right, but I believe like she didn't do it because she didn't want to get clowned. Like, oh, you messing with these men while your husband is dying. But she didn't think about, oh, okay, well, you're messing with these men while your husband just died. Like, she didn't care about how it looked on his behalf after he was
I don't think
deceased.
she caring about how it look on her behalf as well. Like I said, you was with a whole man for 30 motherfucking years. And yeah, y'all may have had what y'all had in y'all's relationship, whether it was open or
Mm.
not, you know what I mean? But he's no longer here. So that's my biggest thing. I could see if he was alive. This man is no longer alive, Nene. You can't not be that horny or whatever it is to where you can't sit down for at least 6 months to a year and get yourself together and your thought process of what your life is going to be like. Not only that, what about your children? These her sons have never seen her publicly with any other man besides their father. So for you to be out here publicly with not one man but two men,
Mhm.
and the man ain't been dead that long. Oh, and you's an old bitch. Oh, bitch, you need your motherfucking
That's what
ass,
really.
Nina. We
That's why.
we we can accept this from a young 19-year-old, maybe 20 little bitch. Bitch, you up in age. Your pussy is not that throbbing, that strong to where you should be out here acting like that. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't want to be 50, 60-year-old out here with a wife beater on after my husband just passed away from 30 years old. Now I will be at home healing, probably messing with my own self, trying to get my mind together and get together with these kids. But bringing a man around and being publicly flaunting all of this type of shit, no, sit your bucket head ass on down.
I
It
think she's
ain't
gonna
what you do, it's how
crash
you do
down
it.
real soon. I do believe
Oh,
she's
it's
gonna
gonna hit her
crash.
hard. Yeah, because
Yeah,
But
it's
that's
see,
why she's
I
out here doing
knew.
it.
But see, I knew something was wrong, and I knew she was too comfortable because after Young Bay was posted, and then immediately after she's on Instagram saying Merry Christmas with Salt and Pepper Bay, I just knew. I was like, yeah, Nene's a little too comfortable. Yella said,
Mm,
why every
mm,
time the
mm.
women out here popping it, the open marriage rumor starts. Only thing open is her legs. That's not. We didn't say
Period,
it was a.
Yella.
But I don't think that it was an open marriage. I said that deep down it was a temptation of hers. I just felt like she's always low key wanted it because if my husband was to have an untimely passing, I don't necessarily think I can move on that fast only because I want to live in his shirt. Like, period. I'm not moving on. Paris said,
Mm-mm.
I think Nene saw the checks Bravo just threw at Portia, so she wanted to create her own buzz to run up a check next season. I do agree with that. I do think that Nene wants desperately to be back on TV
no, I
because she did
don't.
just have no, she just had an interview and she said that she would be open to join Bravo back.
I did see
After
I
that,
don't
but
she
think
I
she's
feel like
desperate though.
I feel like she's mourning. I feel like she's
Yeah.
out here acting a goddamn fool because her husband has passed away and she does not know how to go about dealing with that. You know what I mean? She's in these clubs, she's fucking this young man, then she got this old man. And one minute she's crying, and the next minute she's happy, and the next minute she's talking about Greg told her to move on. You're all over the place, honey. Why? Because you have not sat down and took time to process everything that's going on with you and your family's life. And that's just what it
Mhm.
is. She has to sit down, talk to your babies, go home, bitch. What is you doing in the bed with a wife beater on? You got kids that they daddy just passed. You need to be at home comforting your family. It's not what
Mhm.
you do. Again, it's how you do it. And in the end, Nene is going to fuck herself up because, again, she wants to find real love. We all do. Ain't nobody
Mhm.
just trying to go from bed to bed. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. You're going from bed to bed because you want something. You're trying to fill a void.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if she doesn't figure out what that void is, we're gonna see her again with another man on the TV again. That's just how that works until you really sit down and get yourself together and more on what's going on. She's not even going to be able to give herself 100% to whoever she's dealing with until she figures out her past and more into her relationship.
Very true.
That's just
I
my
agree.
opinion
What
on
does
it.
Yella mean when he says, because publicly embarrassing your husband is acceptable?
No, it's
Aisha
not
Curry.
acceptable. Who said that?
I guess
Tone, that's what I had said earlier. If you just joined, some women just need a man. You can't tell people how to mourn. That's what I said earlier. I don't think that we're telling her how to mourn. We definitely already
No,
know that she just wants a man. I already said that that
we
was the
all
first
want
thing
a
I said. She
man.
left the
She
game.
ain't no different from
Um,
nobody else. Who said that, baby?
but it's not
Miss,
telling her
we
how to
all
mourn.
do.
But I do feel like
Shit, it's
it's
not what you
very
do, it's how you
bizarre.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, honey, she ain't no different from me. I want a man. You probably want a man if you know what I mean, or the opposite sex. That's what we here for. But it's how you go about getting that man. You know what I mean? You don't just want any man, especially when your husband just passed away of 30 years. You want to go from having a 30-year commitment just from fucking people, random people. And if that's what she wants to do,
And
hey,
then the Salt and
that's your
Pepper Gay is
business.
allegedly married. I mean, this
Oh,
is
come
getting a
on with
little
all you out here
weird.
making a yo, you out here making your she out here looking a hot fucking mess and showing fucking ass and tearing up a once was a beautiful look like on the outside to us that you respected your husband and that you loved Greg and you loved what y'all had. Now it's like, bitch, fuck what we had. We didn't give a fuck. It wasn't no legacy. It wasn't no commitment. We didn't have shit. That's what you telling us. Cause you know what I mean? That's how I look at it when a motherfucker do that.
So,
If
Mimi,
you not care about the connection,
how long do you think she should have waited before she moved on? Because
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
maybe I say maybe a year or so. You know what I mean? Give it time. Give it time. I feel like 3 months is way too fucking soon for somebody to be, after 30 years. I don't know. Like I said, maybe that's just me. But
I also think her
well,
being a celebrity also changed the things as well, because I think had she not been such a influence in the public eye, maybe she would have been okay laying low more and more,
Yeah, because she
being
was
more
just
her.
talking about Cynthia and how Bravo was cheap for getting $100 flower bouquet for Greg's funeral, and then next thing that we
mhm.
know, we turn around and she's dating another man. Now it could have been rumors because rumors are what they are, but I feel like her actually acknowledging them and like posting this shit was just I was taken aback. I just felt like this is
The
something that
whole
she
time on that
was
show, she
ready to
talked about
do.
Greg. This I never cheated
Yeah, I
on
just think she
Greg. I love
humiliated her
Greg.
marriage.
Yeah, she
She
really
definitely
she did. She did. She truly, honestly did in my eyes. Yes, she
Yeah,
did.
I agree with
Yeah,
that. The way she
yeah,
did it
yeah.
for
You
30
disrespected
years
the whole 30
marriage.
years down the drain for 3 years. I mean, 3 months of this man passing away, and you out here not in one man's arm, but two man's arms, girl.
Yeah,
You
you
come on
humiliate
now,
the
look at
marriage.
that. She didn't only marry him once, baby. She married him twice. Okay, let's break
Yeah.
it down. She married Greg twice. So you mean to tell me after 30 years and two marriages to the same motherfucking man that it's just okay for you to be out here doing that? I guess maybe it's just me, baby. But I'll come back from the motherfucking ground on her ass. Oh no, I have to ask for the Lord. Can I go on back down there for a second? Cause I got to something
Right.
ain't cracking. This hoe
Right.
showing her motherfucking ass. Like, bitch, we didn't have 30 years. Let me up out this ground real quick. Bitch, is you
Yeah, they've been
crazy?
married since 1997, so I don't think that's 30 years, but close enough. They probably was
Like
dating a
Yella
few years
said, she can
before that.
move ASAP. Just keep it private for a year at least. I agree. That's what I said. I give her the human pass when wanting to fuck somebody and have sex with somebody. Okay, we human. Your mate's not there. You gotta. Okay, I get that. You know what I mean? If you can't control your urges in that area as well, I get it. Go on out there, do your thing, get you a little boo thing. But
I
Mhm.
we
think people
shouldn't have
need to have
known
more self
anything about
control
it.
with their urges
Me
as well,
too.
though.
Say it again, Normie. I didn't want to be the one on here to say that too, but I'm glad you the one said that. You want to jump so quickly with your vagina when it's your heart that's hurting. Your coochie don't need to heal. It's your heart, baby. So what your coochie got to do with it? Like I said, people just be doing shit instead of sitting their monkey asses down. And that go for men and women too. Sit down. Just sit on down. It's easy to jump back out there. Oh, believe me, I know. It's easy to get back out there, but it's like, no, let me heal first. Let me get myself
Mhm.
together. Let me, you know what I mean, see what I truly, truly want. You know what
Yeah,
I
you
mean? Let
definitely
me,
need
like I
to have
said,
time to
you
sit
have
by
to,
yourself and process things
yeah,
before you just run to the next person and grab their baggage and grab more drama. Like her
yeah, yeah.
husband just
And
passed
not
away.
only that,
That's
I
enough
don't
in
want to put
itself to
my drama
process.
on you. I don't want to put my drama. I don't want to put my baggage. I don't want to put my hurt because you know I'm bringing all of that. If I ain't let it go, if I ain't healed from it, you know what's coming with us. You know what's coming. So you know what I mean. People don't have to. People have to understand that. Fix yourself first before you try to get into something else because you trying to be trying to stop some other shit. Man, go on with all of that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because I hope, like I said, Salt and Pepper, I hope he knows he's just a temporary service. Like, ain't nothing we're going to come out of that because she's still mourning. One day she's
Well,
going to
he
look at that
knows.
man and
Nine
be
times
like,
out
how
of
the
ten,
hell
he
did I end
knows.
up
He
with
know
you in
her
the bed?
husband died. He was trying to fuck her. He knows that. Ain't nobody trying to take her seriously. Nobody's ever going to try to take you seriously. Shouldn't try to take you seriously if you just got out of a relationship and a marriage. You need to get yourself together. I don't want nobody fresh out of any motherfucking thing. You going about yourself, baby. You get yourself together, honey. You still talking about your ex. You still texting. You still dealing with your ex. You looking, nah, hell no. You can't give me my full attention, no way. And I need it all. I need 100% of you. I don't need 80% of you. I need it all. So until you can give me 100%, then you go on more the relationship and get yourself together.
Yeah, this one
Hello?
is
I'm
yeah, I know.
curious how she met the young little tenderoni.
That's what I
At the
said.
club. At the club. Where you think you meet a young dick? A young big dick that's dicking her down.
Yeah, there was
Every
some. Well,
man.
she does own a nightclub or whatever it's called.
Didn't I just say it? A club. Where else a 25-year-old nigga gonna be? And she liked him because she put that wife beater on, like I said. And she could have got everything that she needed from that boy. I ain't hating her on that. Cause hey, them 25-year-olds, they do something to you. So I ain't hating Nene. But girl, now you know better. You should have fucked him in the dark. You should have fucked him in the dark. Bitch, he should have left in the dark and he should have been spending the night. The fuck? You got kids. Like I said, that daddy just passed away. The hell, that's all they knew. People just be so quick to just do some shit. I don't know. Maybe when I was 20 some years old, I did some crazy shit too. Bitch, she 50 and 60 years old. Sit your funky cock ass down.
That one's just a tough, a tough subject because it's like we really don't know, I guess, until we're in that
Did he
situation.
just say, man, don't move on? Read some of these comments, girl.
I did. Oh, so Paris said men don't really get the heat for moving on fast the way women do. And then Yella said men don't move on fast as women. That's why he was responding to
Shit,
Paris.
them motherfuckers move on very fast and they take the baggage right into the relationship. I feel like both sides do. Whoever, I
I
think
feel
it
like
goes with the person.
it depends on the gender and the situation. Say Greg
Hmm.
was a single father after Nene passed away. If he would have moved on, they would have said, "Well, he wants to have a mother for his children." So I guess it just depends on the circumstance. You know how they get the money.
That was back then, bitch. Don't come over here with that now. Go, go. Oh no, go. Ain't no
I
father for
only
these
know that
children.
because y'all know my daddy, he was a single father, and that mother effer got so many hoes because of it.
See what I'm saying? Because he did not want to mourn the relationship. He didn't want to get himself together. He would
Girl,
have had one relationship afterwards if he would have got himself together. Because I'm sure that's what he wanted. Was
mm-mm.
one. He didn't want to go through 100 motherfucking bitches to get that
Right,
goddamn one. He
girl, but
wanted one woman, but
he didn't
he
even have
didn't
to
want
go
to sit
through
down.
100 because they just flocked to him. Oh my god, you have 3 kids! Oh
All right,
my
y'all. So
god.
let me to look up. Would it have been okay for Anita to do that if she had younger kids? And she, like, trying to bring a man back into their lives and help raise them? Because kind of like counter offering sorry, piggybacking off of what Audrey said, our dad did that a lot because he always said to me that he felt like we needed a mother figure. So he was doing it also with his selfish reasons, but also with strategically thinking like we needed a mother. So had
You
he
know,
had younger children, would
white
have been
folks
okay.
do it. I think that's what Bruce Jenner did with her, the Kris Jenners. You know, Bruce was best friends with whatchamacallit, and he told her to mess with him. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that strong to give. I don't know. I don't know if I can
I
pass
don't
my
know if I'm
husband on to
into
my
it either.
friend. Look, I don't know if I'm gonna pass my husband on to my friend and say, "Bitch, if I die, you know, you can be with my man and take care of these kids." And I don't know about all that.
Yellow
No,
said
I
Greg
don't.
would be crushed if he moved, would get crushed if he moved on from Nene in 90 days. I don't think he would have.
Oh yeah, they
Or, I
would have
mean, I'm
tore
sorry.
Greg
I do
apart.
think he would have. I'm sorry. I
Oh
do
yeah,
think
they
he
would have
would
tore.
have.
Yeah, they would
Yeah,
have tore
we
Greg
would have ate
apart.
his ass alive. We would have ate his
Yeah,
ass
yeah. And for
alive.
the simple fact he portrayed to be a good, strong man like that, I think he showed his colors one good time at Nene. For the most part, this whole time we seen his ass, but he was a good. He was a. Everybody loved Greg. Greg couldn't do no
Everybody loved
wrong.
Greg.
No, everybody loved Greg. He was a gentleman. He was a
And I think
sweetheart.
that's why so many people are kind of side eyeing Nene because of that. Because a lot of
Because
people fucked with
they
Nene
did.
off
Yep.
of the strength of Greg. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
girl, we
Mm.
barely even liked your ass, and this is what you do. This
He
is
said
what you
Bruce ain't the
do,
best
bitch.
example. I know he ain't, but that was just my way of saying, that's what, people of, not our nationality do, because I ain't never known my peoples to do pass the husband over to the friend type of shit. That's why I said Bruce and them,
Mhm.
because that's their nationality, if you catching my tea or whatever yellow.
Yeah, I couldn't. I don't know. Mm-mm.
You need
I
to sit
would.
on down, put that coochie over. Like I said, you ain't got to sit down, but you need to sit down publicly. Like I said, girl, if
Yeah,
you
she
want to
definitely. I
publicly,
would say
yeah,
she might
stay
want to
at
slow down
home.
publicly. I don't fault her
Hmm.
for moving on because you just really just do not know what their conversations was like leading up to his last days, and I keep
I
stressing
thought
that
about.
because you just never know. In a marriage, you don't know what they talk about. And I only know that because I'm married and the things that me and my husband have discussed, I would never say because people will probably be shocked at the things that we have agreed upon or talked about. So it may just be something that he did bless her with and they went into detail about it. That's why I'm not mad about that.
Mm, mm,
However, the
mm,
way that she's
mm,
doing
mm,
publicly, it
mm,
can be
mm,
very
mm.
disturbing
Like I
to
said,
a lot of
it's going to
people.
be self harming. It's not so much that you don't want to self harm
Mhm.
yourself by doing these type of things. And I had to realize that my damn self. Sometimes, you know what I mean. Sometimes you have to
Yeah.
step back on yourself and look at things. Like I said, it's easy to jump back into your old patterns in life. It's
Mhm.
easy to go back out here and you know what I mean, pick somebody up and start dating or start having sex with somebody to, like I said, fill that void.
Boy, yeah.
But you know what I mean? Who wants to go back into their old patterns if you're trying to grow, mature, you know what I
Mm,
mean? Be mature and change. You know what I mean? And especially if that's not what you really, really want. Now, if that's what she want, all for her. But I honestly feel like no, nobody really wants to be out here doing all of that. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like I said, give it 6 more months. That salt and pepper man ain't gonna be around. Nene gonna
Right.
be somewhere flipping out, crying, or in the bed with another man.
I
We're not
agree.
going to
I
hear about her.
agree.
Oh my God, Nene's focused on her bread. Nene doing this with the kids. That we didn't say that about Kobe's. Why we better not dare see Vanessa out here with a motherfucking nigga. Bitch, we gonna
Oh,
beat your
yeah.
motherfucking ass. Bitch, we better not dare see your bitch. If you girl, we gonna wear that ass out. Cause you know better. You know fucking better. Lauren London didn't do it. Come on now. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. There's come on. It's just like I said, I'm not with that shit. I'm just not. It don't look good on yourself. It don't look good on your marriage, on what you had, what you said y'all had. You know what I mean? You know
Mhm.
what I mean? You said it was a good commitment. You said it was a connection, a love. It was real. So for you to be doing that, was it really like that? Because then now you got everybody second guessing that. And I'm sure Greg is probably like, damn. I'm sure
And
the
I think,
kids is
yeah,
like, damn.
I definitely agree with you, Mimi, because I feel like I said, times have changed where people just have so much temptation and so much access to things that had it would have been years ago before Instagram and Facebook and all these social sites. she would have been able to just sit at home and self reflect
Mhm.
and mourn without having the
Yeah,
distractions and
yeah,
temptations of
yeah.
everything else.
Yeah, because like I said, Vanessa's doing it. Kobe's doing it. She's not out here doing all of that. Lauren London's not out here doing all of that. Like I said, they keeping you don't have to do all that. They're mourning their husbands, their loved ones, like you're supposed to do. Like I said, her coochie's not hurting.
Mm,
It's the heart. So when,
yeah.
when she finished getting that nut, you're still gonna be crying. You're still gonna be thinking about Greg. To when you honestly can move on and not think about that person or cry or get emotional or get a get ticked off or you know what I mean, be triggered by something, that's when you know you have healed from it. That's how I feel. When you know when it no longer bothers you, when it no longer gets to you, it's like, okay, I'm
So, what
through
do you
it.
think the difference is between Lauren London and Nene Leakes? Because Nene Leakes was with her man for 30 years. Lauren London, they was with together maybe 10, 15. So, what do you think the
No,
difference
I
is?
feel
Lauren
she believes in the more it was a more of a real connection with them. If you ask me, she was it was that's just what it is. And if it wasn't, I can't even say so much more
I
on
was about to say I don't
Lauren
think it's
London's
a real
side. I
I
wouldn't
don't think it's a
say
real
more.
connection. I just feel
Yeah,
like
I feel like she has more respect for their
she'll
connection
also
than
have to
Nene
realize,
does.
I think I keep forgetting the thing of the matter was also Lauren London was completely shocked. They did not plan this. What happened to him was never foreseen. Greg has been battling health issues for a year, so it's not like she was caught off guard. So I don't want to say like, oh, Lauren London is a better example. Lauren London's man was unfortunately murdered. Greg was not murdered. He was ill. He was sick. He's been sick. He's
So does
battled
that
so
does that
many
stop the
times.
healing process?
I'm
I'm
not
trying
saying
to
it
figure out
stops
why
the
you're
healing
saying that.
process, but it does change the process. Because, like I keep saying, they could have very much so talked about this. There had could have been days where the doctor said he's not going to make it through this night, and he actually did. So Nene had
Yeah,
already
but us
turned it
talking
off and
about it
had to
and
turn it
you
back on.
being here, listen to what you're saying. I get all that, sis. We can do all that while you're still alive, but it's not going to set in until you're gone. You see what I'm saying? So I think
No,
that
I
brings
see
into a
that, but when y'all but
big
y'all
perspective
comparing
as
it to Lauren
well.
London and Kobe. What I'm saying is that really was like, oh my God, that really they did not foresee that. Nene, on the other hand, did. I'm not saying that it's right that she moved
No,
on
I'm
publicly.
just trying to figure out what changes the feeling of it all.
What
What changes
changes
the
the feeling
emotion
of
of it
it
all.
is no closure. That Nene got closure. She most certainly got
Okay,
closure.
okay, I
Do
get
you
what you're
think Lauren
saying.
London got closure? Do you think Vanessa Williams
No,
got closure? Hell
no.
no. They were or Vanessa Bryan, I'm sorry. They did not get closure. They were literally
But you
living their
can miss
life.
them all the same, though. You can
No,
miss
but
them all the same.
missing them with no closure is totally different. That Vanessa was
I get what you're
literally just
saying. I get
talking
what you're
to
saying
him.
on that part.
That's totally different. Nene was in his bed. She knew what the end was. She knew.
Yeah, but still,
Totally
you can
different.
know, but like I said, knowing and talking and still accepting after the fact, I feel like, you know what I mean? It's still something hard to do. I don't think we'll ever be able to accept, no matter if we knew or if we don't know when it comes to a death. You know what I mean? I don't think I'll ever feel comfortable, even if I do know. And maybe that's just me because I've never experienced that. And maybe someone else can comment down below if you have experienced being having closure with a loved one or experience not having clothes. I don't think I would feel either different. I'm going to feel sad because you're not here, whether I got to say goodbye or not, because I don't want to say goodbye. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that's my argument. Like I don't care if I did have closure. I don't give a fuck if they told me 6 months all motherfucking day long every day that you or is passing away. It's a difference from when it does happen. We could have talked about the whole motherfucking plan. We could have planned out every day. But when it actually happens, it's different. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Now that it's here, Nene, yeah, you probably had a long conversation with your husband. He said, go do what you're doing. But now that it's happened, is that what you truly want to do, Nene? Is that what you really want to do? Did he really tell you to get out here and get buck wild? I'm sure he didn't. I'm positive he didn't. Whether we talked all day, every day, I'm sure he didn't say mourn like that, honey. I'm sure he said yes, find love. I want you to find love. I want you to be happy. Hell yeah, he told her that. I'm sure he did, but he did not tell her to be out here doing it like this. Nah, Nah, miss me with that one. Nah, like I said, she may have gotten comfortable and they may have talked all day, every day about it. But like I said, reality set in when they put him in that cold ground. And that's when it all boils down. Now that he's passed away, why are you out here? Why are you doing the marriage like this?
Right.
And that goes for, like I said, any relationship. If I dare see your husband out here after 3 months, I'm tearing his ass up. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's just
I
me.
think I
Like,
think this
no.
is gonna be interesting to see how it develops and how it plays out because we was already side eyeing Salt and Pepper Bay, but the young Bay
Yeah,
just
we're gonna come
really,
back in 6 months with the same conversation on this Nene, and
yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all, mark my words. Everybody, mark Mimi's words. She either gonna be one acting the mourning. She done showed her ass mourning. It's all came all out. She's mourning her husband, or she's gonna be with another man.
yeah.
That's what's go. She gonna go from man to man to man to man to man.
So
That's what it's
yes, y'all,
gonna be.
moving right along onto the next topic because we went a little over with our topic of Nene. We didn't think we was gonna stay this long, but it's a really
We should have put her
passionate
last.
and
Look, we should have put her
yeah.
last.
We should have put her last, cause but it's a sensitive subject and it's hard. So we gonna circle back to this in a few months just to see how it plays out. But the next thing we wanted to talk about, y'all, is the I feel like this is a trending topic every day. And it's the beauty industry. It is our barbers. It is our beauticians. It is our nail techs. It is a big conversation around how the pricing goes, how they treat us, their policies, what they do or don't do. So we wanted to quickly talk about your beauticians, how you feel. So the reason why we talked about this is because a few days ago, this post went viral on Facebook and it was over a barber's prices. Now, as you guys see on the screen, house calls are $120, adult cuts with designs are $60, adult cuts with no designs are 50, lineups are just $25, black masks are 30, facials are 50, facials and a cut is $100, kids cuts with designs are 35, regular kids cuts are 30, kids lineups are 20, and then same day appointments, so basically rush appointments, are $70. And people were basically up in arms. Yella, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll follow you on Twitch. He said we are dope. You ladies are
Oh,
dope.
thanks, boo.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. But yeah, so basically a lot of people are up in arms about this barber's pricing because they're like basically they feel like the pricing is too high. Now, I'm gonna be honest. As a entrepreneur, I do feel some type of way about pricing. I ain't gonna lie because I am a cheap motherfucker. But I'm not ever going to down someone for their prices. Like me, I'm either gonna shut up and pay it, or I'm just not gonna pay it and
Hmm.
I'm gonna figure out
I
another
agree.
option. And for me, it just sucks that someone will say that these prices are outrageous, and it's like, no, they're really not.
They really are.
The
No, I
haircut
believe
prices
if
are
the service, if you provide a good service, you need to charge a good price. I see nothing
yes.
wrong with that. Now, if we're going to switch over to the female side of hand, these heifers ain't doing a damn thing to the, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't mind paying that type for a haircut. You know what I mean? But these
Yeah,
heifers, they
those
want us to
haircut
pay
prices are not bad to
motherfucking
me.
$300-$400 for a wig, and you ain't washed my hair, you ain't greased it, you ain't blow dried it, you have not touched cut my ends, you ain't shown me how to protect my hair or even grow anything, you ain't said nothing, and you want me to give you $300-$400 or slap a wig on my head? Girl, gone. Gone. Yeah, I paid that $50 for my son to get his hair cut.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
mind
like
you,
that
that
barber
barber
price
probably gonna
wasn't
tell
bad.
me what I need to do. When I go to the barber shop, he gonna say, "Well, get this and get that, and you could do this and have him put on that." Go to the beauty shop, them hoes don't say a motherfucker thing no more about how to help you grow your hair.
Yeah, now when it comes to the beauticians, there is a lot of comment forth about what you are paying for. So a lot of people do question why these new stylists, these new age stylists are not washing, trimming, and really
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
treating our hair, especially as black
mm-mm,
women. Our
mm-mm,
hair, just because we put it under a wig, don't mean it needs to be hidden and we
mm-mm.
don't need to take care of it. We really
Yeah,
do. And we do talk about a lot of times how when we were growing up, the beauticians used to do the full service, baby. I mean, going to the beauty salon was an experience. It was being pampered. And these days, it's like, girl, I gotta wash my own hair. I gotta blow dry it. Then,
Mhm.
if it's not
Mhm.
blown dry the way you like it, you're gonna charge me $10 extra to fix the
Mhm.
blow dry. Then, if I'm
Mhm.
late after 15 minutes, my appointment is canceled. But you could be running late, and you don't give me no money off my goddamn service.
Mhm. Mhm. Y'all don't provide hair. Your kids are coming upstairs and downstairs. It just like I said, the whole hair industry has changed all the way around. It makes you, like I said, it makes you just want to be natural. Like for real. I don't know about nobody else. It's like it's just terrible. Back in the day, you used to be able to get your hair done for $30 with a cute ass hairstyle, and you be cool. Shit, and your hair be growing. They didn't
And your
brush
hair will
the
be
hair,
growing.
condition it, growed it. I mean, growing it. They didn't cut your edges, all types of shit. These bitches, bitch, you ain't finna slap that wig on my head for $300 motherfucking bitch, and don't want to wash and condition my hair. And I just paid you three fucking, and I had to buy the wig. Ah, bitch, sit
Yeah,
down.
it is. It's really to that point
Mm-mm.
where it's crazy. Now, I will say it's not even just the beauticians that just do installs that are getting crazy. It is the natural hair stylists too, because there are stylists and braiders. So we're gonna go down the line. And then Norm, do you have a story about a horror story? But anyway, the natural hair stylists, I've been encountering that they charge based off the length of your hair. So for me, because my hair is past my shoulders, I have to pay more to get my hair done than someone who has shoulder length hair. And I think that's fucking crazy because why what you here for? You supposed to be treating my hair. My hair is supposed to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually when my hair outgrows your budget, my pockets, I can't go to you no more. What am I supposed to do? Keep my hair short? Like I don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the braiders, they talk about some they don't want 4C hair. 4C hair is the hair that is supposed to be braided. You know what I'm saying? That's
Well, if
like
you
the
if you
best,
picking all that type of stuff,
longest
just say you don't know
hair.
how to do hair, baby. Just say you don't know how to do
Exactly.
hair.
Cause 4C
That's all
hair,
that
whether you
is.
getting braids, a silk press, a
Yeah.
rod set, they got the best hair. They hair looks good in
What
any
the-
fucking style.
what Miss Thomas say? They don't wash hair anymore because they don't have their license. Period. Period. That's
Yeah,
probably them bootleg bitches. You ain't lying,
yeah,
girl.
gotta be.
You ain't
Hey
lying. They don't
Rashida.
really have no license. They
Hey
ain't been to no
Ty.
goddamn school. They ain't been to no school. They ain't did nothing professional.
I wasn't flexing, Yella. I was just saying, like, it's just crazy because they really do charge based off of your length. So it's a flat rate to your shoulders, but anything past your shoulders, no. It's like she has a grid. If it's this length, it's this much. If it's this length, it's this much. And I'm just taken aback. And then the braider's gonna tell you they don't braid 4C hair when I'm already coming with my hair blow dried out. So how you know what
Mm-hmm.
the fuck my hair is when it's blow
Is
dried straight?
exactly.
4C? How can you tell it's 4C? I don't get that. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
confused. How are we going to be? We're in the day and age of uplifting black women in their hair. This is our time. We
Mm-hmm.
are in our prime, and y'all really putting standards on it. And then y'all have the nerve.
Mm-mm.
It's braiders. Like, how are you? Literally, and this is why they old school, like our moms and grandmas used to say, don't let anybody touch your hair because it's a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yes,
a
it
real
is.
thing
Yes,
over
it
you
is. Yes,
when they
it
in your
is.
hair, whether you
Yeah.
believe it or
Hell
not.
yeah.
So if
Hell
you
yeah. They
telling me I
touching
can't,
you. Shit.
right, and you touching
And
my
they
pure
touching your
part,
head at that.
exactly.
Shit.
So you gonna tell me that my 4C hair is wrong? How is it wrong?
Mm-mm. No,
When
you get your
4C hair
motherfucking
is how
clipped
braiding,
ass on.
girl. How did 4C braids came about from 4C hair? We used to tell stories with our braids, and
Yeah.
our
Mm-hmm.
royalty came
Mm-hmm.
from braids. So we would be able to tell
Mm-hmm.
which tribes
Preach
we were
on it.
in, if we were
Yep.
virgins, if we were wives, if
Mm-hmm.
we were grandmothers,
Mm-hmm.
all by the patterns of our braids. And you gonna tell me I
Mm-hmm.
can't get my hair braided because it's 4C? That's my only
Yeah.
vent
Just say you
about.
don't know how to do hair.
Yeah, just say
That's
you don't know how to
all.
do hair.
Yep.
And I love this. I love the cosmetologists because that is a $1 billion industry.
But I
You
also
really
think
can
they
make
take
a living.
advantage of people's service. Like I think they take advantage of people, and I feel like if you give quality service, then you don't have to up your charges because your service speaks for itself. I feel like a
Yeah,
lot of these
I agree.
braiders
Yeah.
and hairdos, they take
Yeah.
advantage of people. Like, oh well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make you pay for this because I know you're gonna need it. But
Yeah.
I feel like if you
Yeah.
give quality service, you don't have to up your charges because the customers are gonna keep on coming. But when
Mhm. I
you take
agree.
advantage of people like that, and I think a lot of people in the entrepreneur industry is doing that.
I agree.
I
I
agree.
agree. But the cost of living is just astronomical at this point. I do see why some stylists like okay, so my natural hair stylist, she is a great stylist and she's not charging what the other natural hair stylist is charging. She doesn't charge by the length and all that stuff. So it's like, does she eat the cost because she knows that she could basically make more money by charging more, or does she continue with her clientele? It's like a give or take. In my opinion, it's a lose lose. Like, yeah, I may be losing out on a few $100s a day, but if I up my prices, I'm gonna be losing out on all my money because people's not gonna want to come to me.
Mhm.
But I also feel like this, y'all. Y'all can get a straightener. You can make an investment item for a straightener for like $300, $400, right? And then you make investments in your shampoos and your conditioners. You're gonna make all your money back plus some in one day with heads. So why are you really upping your charges when you only have to make those big time purchases one time? One time.
That's
And you're gonna
true.
charge me
Mhm.
$300, $400 or $150 for a silk press? For what? For what? I
Yeah.
feel like people are taking
But
advantage
people,
of.
you got to think about that too. You got to think about I'm charging you for my time, I'm charging you for my service, and I'm charging you for my product. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I pay for as well. You got to make sure you're not
Mhm.
just paying for just the hairstyle. When I walk into the business, can I be comfortable? Do you have a menu? You know what I mean? I'm paying for a service as well. I don't want to come in here and I can't really relax and get my hair done. Is it ghetto as fuck? Is the establishment bad? Are you in a bad neighborhood? Or is it ghetto? Are you in your household?
And I don't
Does
even
the
remember the
prices
last
match?
time.
You know what I mean? Does the
You know,
prices match
yeah,
what you really bring? You know
exactly.
what
But
I
I don't
mean?
even
So
remember
that's
the last
what.
time I went to a hair salon. Y'all remember back in the day when they had every type of option for a hot iron available, from the little mini curlers to the large curlers, to the press and curl to the straightener to the hot
Mhm.
comb. You
Mhm.
go into
Mhm.
a hairstylist or a hair salon, and you just have a chair, a sink to wash your hair, and one
Well,
hot
because
tube.
hairstyles has changed now. The people
But
don't
you're
wear
gonna
those
charge
type
me
of.
more. So I don't want you want to hear about
Mhm.
the economy and things are being charged and things are going up because they didn't even got all that stuff in their hair salon anymore. They ain't even
Mhm.
coming with the full package as they did back in the day.
I agree with that too. Cause girl, we had the hun. They had them hot combs, them hot curls was popping. They put it in that them curls in that hot stove, honey. Everybody was
Hmm.
cute.
I just think it's greed. I just think it's greed, and people need to have more self control and not have so much greed of wanting something right then and there, like fast, fast, fast. Take your time, do quality service, and the customers will come
I
to
agree.
you, and they will
Yeah,
stay
I
with
agree.
you without you having to
Yeah,
take advantage of
yeah.
somebody.
I agree because the lady that does mama's hair, she's been doing hair. Dead and gone. She was doing hair, y'all. I'm 35 years old. She was doing hair. She's been doing hair. She was doing hair, I'm sorry, for over 40 years. And like you said, normally she stayed in the same spot. Just did the same thing, didn't up her prices and had the same customer and it lasted for over 40 years. So you are not lying, you know what I
And I
mean?
don't even get good conversation anymore. Going to the
No,
hairdresser.
girl.
I
Oh,
don't
it
even
just
get
depends
good
on which one you go
conversation.
to. It just depends on which one you go to, because you always you not 9 times out of 10, that's what you are bound to get is good conversation. If you want some drama type, you know what I mean, stuff, good, you know.
Yeah, and I definitely disagree. I think those barbershop prices, he was going too far, baby. $50.
But
That's like
haircuts, I mean, damn, how much
no,
is he supposed to charge? 10? Do you
no,
know
like
a hair
25, 30. And then I think if you're
No.
doing a facial or facial hair, yes, up it. But just to give me a cut, baby. And
But
if
it's
I'm
not
going
just
every
a
2 weeks,
cut.
but no, but if I'm going every 2 weeks, how bad is my hair?
Girl, it takes a lot. You have to literally it's not the same as like a flat iron. What are they called? The things that you cut with, the clippers. Those have to it require special maintenance. It's not the same. And they do wear and tear and they have to clean their products a certain way. I see exactly why it will cost that much. I only know that because my father-in-law is a barber. I see what he does. I see the amount of work that he does. Even when Devin's just getting a lineup, I kid you not, we're in there for like 30 to 45 minutes. It's not just
Yeah,
a
you at the
yeah,
barbershop for a while. You are. I'll
yeah,
be
they
like, oh my
do.
God,
They put in
please
time. It's
let your
not just
daddy
a
take you. Because
and that's
I'm
the
not
reason
going to the
why
barbershop.
people don't understand, but barbers have to go to school, and it's not the same as like a beauty, like when they do regular hair, because you know you
Cosmetologist,
have,
yeah.
yeah, cosmetology, because you have like, oh, today we're gonna learn natural hair, da, da, da. Barbers are totally different. They have to be trained in how to clean, because they are literally fucking with follicles. If they cut you, you could get infections and stuff. It's a very people, it's a lucrative business, but people downplay barbers way more than y'all think they play downplay hair beauticians. So I see why they charge those prices. You got to get what you, baby. It costs. It costs. It
Yeah,
costs.
like I said, I don't mind paying for a good service.
Yeah, and a
You know
good
what I mean?
cut
A good, you
can
know what I
really
mean? A
change
good
your life.
hairstyle, good hair. Yeah, hair period can change your life. And
Yeah,
if you're gonna do it and transform me, hell yeah, I don't mind paying that price and make my hair grow and help me with my hair. Of course, you deserve that. But
yeah,
honey, if you're not doing none of that, you know what I mean? Then no, I don't want that. I'm not paying that. No, I'm sorry. I'm not finna pay you $500, $300 to $500 to throw a wig on my head, and I can get on YouTube and learn myself.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that's just mm-mm.
So I did go ahead and pin the link, guys, because I forgot to pin it earlier when we was talking about Nene. We want you guys to call in if you guys have anything to say in regards to Nene moving on, or how do you guys feel about the beauty industry? Do you guys feel like, people are overcharging, charging and under delivering? And if y'all feel like Nene moved on and it's valid, just call in. We're gonna open the lines for a few minutes. If we don't get any callers, we'll wrap up the show. But we just want to thank you guys. This is our final episode of 2021,
Yes, it
you
is,
guys.
y'all. So stick
Our
with us
final one.
because next season we coming with some bangers.
Yeah, we have new everything. We have a new intro, new thumbnails, new topics. We have a lot planned for 2022. And we appreciate you guys. 12 episodes in. This is something that we just started organically. We didn't know how it
Yes.
was going to go. And it's still rocky. We're still learning the ins and outs of it. But we really do this for fun. We don't make no money from these lives. Like, this is just
Mm-mm. We do this
literally
because
fun.
we sometimes we forget that y'all here because we talk all the time. You know what I mean? We're sisters, so we have to continue to tell people we are real live sisters. So we sometimes we forget that we are on the phone with each other because we're on the phone with each other all the time. So we're just letting y'all step into our world. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? We're sharing our world with y'all. So don't judge us by what we say either. These are just our opinions. You know what I mean? We're real humans. So just throw that out there as well.
Right, and
But
our
fuck with
opinions are not
us.
to offend or hurt anyone's for their
No,
their
no, no, no.
lives
My
or
opinion
their
is
ways
my
of
opinion.
thinking.
Y'all don't take me seriously because this is just me and how I think. How y'all think is how y'all
Yeah.
think. That's y'all business.
She
You
called
know.
y'all river dogs last week, and she told y'all this week to put y'all pussy on ice. I mean, you
Please
girls
do.
just
You
do it.
have to, ladies. Don't just be just and fellas too. That goes for y'all too. Because like I said, you have those ones that claim to move on, but yet they emailing you, calling you, popping up at your motherfucking house, but you're playing pretend on the internet and with everyone else.
Yeah,
Miss me with the bullshit.
very,
No.
very true.
Heal yourselves before you go hurt someone else.
Very true.
That's my closing statement for the night.
Normandy, do you have any closing statements for our final episode of Sisters, Season 1, 2021? Normandy,
Look, okay, Norby.
I think you're on mute. She's probably wrestling with the kids back there. They got their new loud toys, and they probably loud as hell in the background.
You know, kids gonna bring in them toys next year, honey. They ready. They ain't went to
Girl,
sleep. Ain't no kid went to sleep since
girl.
Christmas.
Kari just lay down in my bed. She sleep right now, y'all. She done passed out.
Probably with the toys in her hand.
I don't know where the toys is, girl. I don't even know what she got on her fashion outfit, and she done passed out.
Ooh, honey.
So we about to wrap it up here, y'all. We appreciate you guys so much again for rocking with us, and we will catch y'all next year.
Next year, y'all. Make sure y'all bring in the new year right. Make sure y'all house is clean. Y'all release all them demons. Your laundry is done. You got a little money in your pocket, and you are feeling positive when you wake up next year, honey. Do not take any of them old demons and spirits and bad things into next year, y'all, because we bringing it in with a banger, okay?
Period.
All
Bye, you
right.
guys.
See you
Bye.
guys. Bye, everybody.